This man drives a taxi, but he refuses to take passengers, even when someone gets in and he drives them to their destination. He never charges a single cent. You'd think he was some rich kid living off family money, but the truth is, he owes the bank $100 million. All because a female ghost has taken up residence in his cab. The moment a living person climbs in, they start feeling off. There's no way to run a normal taxi business. He thought about selling the car, getting a different one and starting fresh, but this cab was his mother's last gift to him. He could never bring himself to let it go. Then the ghost came up with an idea. If the living won't ride with you, why not switch lanes and start driving the dead? Not only would it be a monopoly, the pay wasn't bad either. William had to admit it made sense. Last time he'd walked away with a solid gold ring. And so a very unusual taxi hit the streets, always heading somewhere deserted. To everyone else, the cab looked completely empty. But from William's perspective, every seat was taken. His job was simple: follow the ghost's instructions and help them tie up their unfinished business. This time, his passenger was a male ghost who wanted to install a bathtub for his wife. She worked herself to the bone every day. He wanted her to come home and soak in a warm bath. Finally unwind. He'd been quietly squirreling away cash for a long time, planning a surprise for their wedding anniversary. Then an accident took him at work. Ever since, he'd been following his wife everywhere, desperate to tell her where the money was hidden, but she couldn't see him at all. When he found out William could help, he told William the stash was a gold bar. After deducting the cost of the bathtub installation, William stood to pocket at least $3 million. William had been losing sleep over his debt to the bank. He agreed on the spot, with both ghosts pitching in. The plan went off without a hitch. They earned the wife's trust and got their hands on the gold bar without a problem. Everyone got what they came for: a clean, happy ending. Then a phone call came in. Turns out the compensation from her husband's workplace accident had been approved. The insurance company needed her to come in and sign for the payout. William offered to drive her over. On the way, he kept an eye on her, half expecting her to feel sick. Ever since the ghost moved into his cab, living passengers always came down with something, but she felt completely fine, probably because her husband was right there in the car with her. The verification process went smoothly, since she was the only next of kin. One signature and she'd walk out with $300 million in compensation. That's when an elderly couple burst through the door.